5-1. Important to start the home campaign of the league anyway, off with a win.
Yeah, absolutely. We spoke about that. We wanted to make St Mary's Park as much a fortress as possible. We want to try and stay unbeaten here, and even better still, try not to lose a game here at all this season. If you can do that at your home grounds, and like I said, pick up points away from home, you're going to be within a shout come the end of the season, and that's what we want to do. It was great to not only get the 3 points today, but convincingly get the 3 points. Put a team to the sword as such in the second half, and score goals and get the confidence up, not just within the our changing room, but again just to set a marker and show that we do mean business, and when we click, we click really well. So I'm delighted with today, and hopefully we can kick on Wednesday night and get the 3 points and try and keep this momentum going throughout the weeks.
There's a couple of moments, especially at the start of that second half, it looked like we're back to the side of it the last week or so where it's been difficult to convert chances. Were there any concerns at that point that the game was maybe getting away from us a little bit?
Yeah, we're disappointed. Again, a good start and got pegged back. But the one thing we did see is, the boys have learned from that over the last couple of games, and we could see that. There was never really a moment where we started to panic, or even the players started to panic. We always knew we had something in us to keep going. Like I say, I think it's maybe off the back of the past 2 games, having that situation, when we went down against Locker, we've pegged back against Newton. They've been there and done it as such already this season, so it's good to see that reaction. Once we conceded to make it 1-1, that the boys went up another gear and kicked on and made sure that we got the goal before half time to kind of give us that change of feeling at half time at the team talk. Rather than maybe going in at 1-1 and thinking about things differently. The fact that we were up, it kind of gave us confidence, a wee bit more freedom maybe to express ourselves a lot more in the second half.
Much like the previous 2 games as well, obviously similar sort of surface, but also similar sort of conditions.
Yeah.
I feel the side's more used to the particularly warm weather we've been having of late.
Yeah, that's it. They've played a couple of games in this heat and they're kind of used to it. You can kind of see at the end of the game, especially the last 20 minutes and things, we seem to have more in the bank in comparison to the opposition today, and that was good to see. It's good to see for the sake of knowing that the boys are fit. But like you say, I think they've adapted to the conditions over the past couple of games to get used to it. I just hope that we don't get used to it too much, for in a couple of weeks' time we start to go the other way and decline because of the colder weather. But it's always good to pick up 3 points in the sunshine, and it creates a good vibe about the place.
Absolutely. First start for Dale, 4 goals on the score sheet for him as well. Pretty impressive all-round performance though.
Yeah, look, Dale's a great player, very dangerous, and he is clinical when he gets through on goal. If you give him half a chance, you've got a very good chance of him putting that away. Being injured last Saturday was a bit of a blow for us in terms of the team selection. We managed to get him on the pitch on Wednesday night for a bit of minutes, and he's been working hard with the rehab team, the physio team, to get himself ready for today, and we gave him that chance for his hard work he's put over the past couple of weeks to get himself back fit. And it was showing that maybe that cutting edge that we spoke about on Wednesday night, he gave us that today, and it showed with some of the finishes that he had, just instinctive finishes to put the ball in the net. And he's, like I say, he's a dangerous player, and it's no surprise the score was so high with him being on that form today. I thought it was unplayable at times. Very, very good driving forward and taking us forward, and it gives them confidence for the rest of the team. It builds a bit of momentum for the rest of the team to know that we can go and support him and get up and help him in these situations if he's through on goal. But yeah, great performance, and I couldn't fault him. But I couldn't fault any of the players today. Everybody got a job to do. We asked them to do individual tasks, and every single one that stepped onto the pitch today for us was a credit to the club.
3 games of the 9 and 28 now done. We start with, how do you feel about that kind of first 3 games now that they're done and over?
Yeah, look, I think Newton away on a Wednesday night's always tough. It's tough just to have the proper preparation. You've got boys turning up at different times because they're struggling to get through there and things like that. But look, it's the nature of the beast. It is what the league is. We have to accept that. We can't use that as excuses for dropping points on Wednesday night. It was an even game for what it was. We're not saying that that's the reason why we failed to pick up the 3 points. A point apiece was a fair reflection on the game. last Saturday, it's good to get off with a good start at 3 points, and like I say, it's vital for us to make sure that we continue to pick up 3 points at home. So 7 out of 9 to start off the week, the first week of the season. It's okay. It's okay. We would obviously have wanted 9 out of 9 to put us in the ascendancy, but 7 out of 9 to stay unbeaten. That's the main thing, and that's the main objective. And we look forward to this next week. We've got Stranraer here at home again on Wednesday night, and then away to Mids next Saturday. And hopefully we can pick up 3 points in both of those games as well, and get ourselves with 6 points and stay unbeaten for the end of July, and then we'll reassess things for the fixtures that come around in August.